Alright, so here we are in GTA 5 for some benchmarks on ultra settings for 1080p. The settings I have for the graphics is, I guess, on the ultra, except for the resolution. We are gonna test it for 1080p because it's the optimal resolution and most preferred one. So we are not using the frame scaling or for extended scaling for distances or shadows or anything else because it's really useless. So we're gonna run the benchmarks, and throughout the benchmarks I'm gonna just go over the specs of this testing rig. Okay, so the first things we notice, the quality is good and the FPS are above 60. That is great. And the testing rig includes the i5 11 Gen 11400, no overclocking or F model. It's the regular 11 Gen model, and 16 GB of Lexer. Single stick, it's 32 MHz, and the Samsung 512 GB SSD 840 Pro. The most important thing, the graphic card, that is the EVGA variant of RTX 2080 Ti, that is 11 GB and 352 bits. No overclocking. The displays I have, one is the main display that I'm watching the whole gameplay, and the second one is the monitoring on which I'm recording this gameplay. So I'm recording on OBS, that is the high settings. The screen resolution is 1080p, and the recording resolution is also 1080p, so there is no downscaling or upscaling of the video. So also the vertical sync is off. We are not using any vertical syncs, that's why we are having FPS above 60. So the webcam I'm using is a spare phone, basically Samsung S7 Edge, and I'm using its rear camera on 1080p resolution. That's also high settings for that. And this is condenser mic, BM800, and the thing that I'm logging on is MSI Afterburner, and I'm not using any overclock settings again. So the GPU one is, that is the RTX 2080 Ti. The temperatures are between 55 to 60 degrees. Its utilization is 70 to 80%, and the power usage is between 120 to 160 watts. Oh, the CPU usage is 78 degree. It's between 75 and 80, and the power usage or percentage, power usage is between 70 to 75 wattage, and its percentage is between 50 to 60%. Yeah, 8 GB of RAM is used, and we are having above 60 FPS, and that's great. I see no smearing or tear down of the image, and we are gonna test it on the explosion that is happening right now. Okay, here we got some FPS below 60. Okay, so the benchmark is done, and hopefully it helps somebody who is looking for a budget gaming rig to run GTA 5 on high settings. That's it. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Okay, it requires you an additional or a high refresh rate. It's a refresh rate. Let's do it again.